We are sort of kind of sharing an island with Indonesia, and we've managed to stay like really good friends with them, and have managed with a very minimal to non-existent military, which is pretty good for a bit of a kickstart. We couldn't expand for a while. We've just gone ahead and kicked out like a couple extra cities, and we are going to get them rocking and rolling. You can see here, Groningen. Yeah, Dutch names, listen. And Utrecht over here. Frog in the hole, thanks for the sub. The new sub as well, hey hey. Bum, 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 bum. And tulips, yeah. So the third and fourth unique component mod. Hey, Lodgerian, thanks for the resub. Added two things to the Dutch. The first thing they added was a replacement for the bank. Banks happen at, not at guild, banking. Banking, there it is. Right over here. So we've got the WAG, the VOG, I don't know. John Sucks with the resub, hello. So this is a replacement of the bank. It gives you extra trade income, I believe. Increases the time it takes. Oh yeah, it works as a bit of a constable as well. Hey, Mr. GK, thank you very much for that. And then the other thing we've got is, in addition to being able to build the polder, we can build tulip fields. Hendrik NL from the Netherlands. Hey, welcome, welcome. The tulip fields give us +1 money and +1 culture. But that will even go up further later on. I almost said commerce. Again, I've always got Civ 4 in the brain. I just can't help it. Futashi tulpa. Thanks for the sub. It's pronounced Wachlem. Yeah, as far as I know, that's pretty much how all the Dutch words are pronounced. I say, but no one knows how to pronounce Dutch names, not even the Dutch. All right, so in Utrecht over here, we are building a lighthouse. That sounds good. A lighthouse in Groningen. I'm sorry, it's just the way it's going to be. Over here, another lighthouse. Very good. Lighthouses give you +1 food for all your ocean tiles, and an extra one for your fishies over here. Check it out. So that's going to be an excellent tile. We are working to complete our national epic in Amsterdam to get some more great people faster. We've got a great writer coming in 3 turns, which is good. I'm trying not to neglect the culture this time. Hey, Kitty Cat with the resub. Thank you very much. Don't know what the victory condition will be yet. Since we didn't found our own religion, we don't have any early wonders. A cultural victory might be tough, but we're going to try to pump out as much culture as we can. Long-term plans do involve probably taking Jakarta once we get some decent ships. However, that is not going to happen in the immediate future. And in fact, we have friendship with them, and I would like... How much does a research agreement cost right now? Vog 2. Oh, we need education. I ain't got no education. So once we've got that, we've got friendship with the only 2 people we've met so far. The only 2. And we're friends, which is good, and hopefully we'll get some research agreements. Reddish Mallard, thanks for the sub. A new sub as well, welcome to the party. So that's it. We're going to keep trying to develop our economy, our technology, our culture base, and we are going to try to tech up. After education, we're going straight for astronomy, start building some caravels, meet more people. Race Ran, thanks for the sub as well, because apparently we can't meet anyone. I don't know what's going on here. We only have 1 trireme looking around. That's not going to help. I think we've got 1 big guy. Thanks for the sub. I think we've got 1 scout still going around, wandering. Let's go and see if we can find him. Right over here. Where's my scoot? There's my scoot. He's scooting a boot. Right over there. Now, obviously, the scout can't enter ocean tiles yet, so he is limited in exactly what he can find, but there we go. We're at +2 happiness right now. We have not met a mercantile city-state yet. We are using the Dutch power to trade away the last copy of our luxury resource to still keep 2 happiness around, to work a little bit more happiness than we could. But with 2 extra cities here who are going to grow relatively quickly with all that fish, I suspect we're going to run into some happiness deficiencies soon. This might not even be a terrible spot here for just a food-rich city, but I don't think I'm going to rush to expand. I think if we are going to expand to another city, we will finally drop a spot there. It'll give us some more cocoa to trade later on when we meet some more people, wherever the hell they are in this game. Alright, I'm good. I would still really like this salt over here, but we are a long way away from actually capturing the salt. Now, there's a lot of important things we can do with money. One of the things... 1, 2, 3... Okay, so that's outside of Jakarta city tiles, which is... Whoa, hey! Creep Explosion! The first tip of the game. Of course it's ND Battle Hunter. Always giving tips with tips, usually. Let's see what's saying. Why is the capital called Amsterdam? I thought Berlin was the capital of... of Deutschland. Of course, for those of you who don't know, in German... The word for, like, German is Deutsch, and the country Germany is Deutschland, which is why I tend, instead of referring to things from the Netherlands as Dutch, I often say, like, Netherlanders or Nederlandish things, just because I don't like the confusion. Anywho, what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say we could buy one of these tiles, but Jakarta is unlikely to auto-expand this tile. For two reasons. One, it's outside of the 3-tile range. That's one. And two is it's a tile with jungle on it, so it is unlikely to auto-expand to that tile. And the Indonesians cannot purchase that tile, so they'll probably fill in more of these ocean things. I will like it at some point for defensive measures. It'll be very handy. Jiminy Higgs with the sub. Thank you very much. But for now, we're good to go. All right. I could refer to the country as Holland, but that would get way more incorrect. Holland is actually a province in the Netherlands. It would be like referring to Americans as Californians, no matter where they're from. Okay, I don't think there's much for us to do. I'm okay with them working the Riders Guild. These tiles are fine. We're going to hit our happiness max relatively soon. I'm not going to micromanage the tiles. Yes, there's awesome things you can do if you do decide to do that. Like, you can go production focus and then do this, and you squeeze out an extra hammer or two from time to time. But God, that sounds like so much. Whoa! Hey, Nerlosa! For the Household Starbucks Fix Fund. Well, that's very useful, because we do have Emma here now, and Anna will be joining us next week. That was our Emma OP and Ms. Carsonell from the chat. And I suspect there will be some extra Starbucks visits, so thank you. And Hendrik, the Netherlands shall never surrender Amsterdam. Star, 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 the Berliners. Berliners, of course, are donuts. Okay, social policy. Excellent. Lots of good options here, but I think we have to take exploration on this map. Right away, having +1 movement and +1 sight for naval units is actually super handy for the exploration we have left. But more importantly, we need maritime infrastructure. +3 production in all coastal cities. All of our cities are basically going to be coastal on this map, so that's going to be really handy. +1 happiness for harbors, seaports, and lighthouses. That is critical. We've got lighthouses already underway. We're going to have to harborize everything. We will need that happiness. It's going to be just simply beautiful. Let's go ahead and adopt that. TF2 brum, 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 with the resub. Still one of my favorite names. Just because I like making the sounds. Yeah, all right, that's good. So this social policy doesn't give us anything yet, but it ain't bad. Once we finish our education, hopefully we can get some research agreements going on with our friends. That will allow us to improve our tech situation dramatically, because we've played this sort of political game. And we're trading with most of these people, which is one of the things that's making them happier. We did upset Valletta, probably because we have a scoot and a boot in their territory, but they'll just have to deal with it. Yeah. I mean, our score is not great, but part of that is because these people have been spamming wonders, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look at this. 10 wonders in Byzantium. And I mean, wonders are good. Chubby Winky Dinky Tinkle 69, thanks to the sub. And Elisar Elensar. A little tricky to say there, but I like the alliteration. Thank you very much for the sub, you two. Is it just me, or is Cool 18 a little hyper today? I think I've been going to the gym again. I went this morning, and that tends to, like, really get me pumped up until the moment where I just collapse on my face at the end of the day. So, it's good. Bum, bum, bum. The Fairy Queen. Alright, so another work of writing. If I recall correctly, we do not actually have any sort of combo potential. No, it's actually our first great work. I think we will want to keep working those great writers for now. Yeah, we could pump other aspects of our production up a little bit more if I took those off and just added them to some sort of tile that might give us some hammers. Actually, we're mostly working all the hammer sites as is. But I do like the extra culture. I do like the great people. I neglect culture way too much in this game, and I don't want that to happen this time. I sort of want a lot more flexibility in what my ideologies will be this time around, because usually I sort of get limited to whatever the tech leader has. I'm going to take this archer. Do I want to upgrade him? Yes, I will upgrade this archer, even though he doesn't have any promotions, but it's still fine. Just because we're probably 8th in military strength, yeah, which is a little uncomfortable, but we've got a great defensive location and we're friends with our neighbors. Doesn't mean they won't backstab us. I'm pretty sure Indonesia will, but what I'm planning on doing is moving this bowman over here just to make sure that there's no barbarians that spawn over there, because we will want to settle there at some point. And as I say that, Aries says, you should get that last city spot sooner rather than later because of the possible border expansion of city-state. The city-state border expansion should be okay. Again, because this is not flat or on chopped down land or whatever, they should mostly expand into the sea, although I say that. They did grab one forest tile over there, so who knows. It would be nice to grab that city. We are going to be a little happiness capped as is. I guess I can just go on the hill. But I think it is probably a decent idea. And we are building that circus there, which is nice. And no, these cities are going to grow so fast soon. I mean, I guess I may have to just accept the fact that we'll be at negative happiness for a while. Go ahead and grab that city and then try to build up. I don't think I've got any Colosseums built yet, anything like that. More tulips being built. Excellent. I suppose I will put some more down there. Now, it might be that the best thing to do here is to build more farms. Food is always good. Bigger cities is always good. But I sort of, like, when we can build polders and tulip plants, I'm like, no, I got to build tulips everywhere. I mean, come on. Come on. Cease building a navy. Well, yeah, we haven't built a navy. We need one at some point. But I really want to get these cities up and running first. Hopefully we can have naval superiority in general at some point. There we go. We've unlocked marble. Extra happiness. Good. Half Labab with the resub. We will need a navy. I know. That worker, you are going to go to this sheepies over there. Sheepies is, of course, the plural of sheep, if you didn't know. Look at how big my hair is today. It's great. Maximum puff levels. Friendship declaration has expired. Listen, Indonesia. Let's stay friends forever. Yeah, see, fuck you. We can be friends forever. If I want to, I could trade away the last copy of one of these resources for some money. But I think... and I will only lose 2 happiness because I am the Dutch. But I think I actually want the extra happiness right now. So we're going to keep that going on. I really have to meet someone soon. Could spend my money on another ship. Do I need another trade route? No. Is there anything else I might want to rush? Yeah, there's some good stuff I might want to rush. I might even want it... Oh, wait, what? There's a barbarian encampment over here. With nothing in it? Okay, now there's something in it. Scout, just stay there. That's interesting. You pasteurize that. And you get over there. You know what? I will build a trireme, or buy a trireme. For some faster exploration. Plus, technically, me a scooch more navy. Not much of one. But it's something. 6 turns to education. I guess I could have saved money to buy universities as well. I see some Chris warriors going on. That's a little scary. This salt is hooked up. Yes. And then the bison here is hooked up. So I guess we'll go and plant some tulips or something. Trireme. Explore. Worker, you are fine there. I will move to here and put down a tulip. You just fortify up there for now. You're still generally moving in this direction. Excellent. And you are just keeping an eye out over here and making me happy about that. Still have net happiness, 5 turns to education. And yeah, the tiles are good. Tiles are fine. That's better than something else. Oh, that's what I could have done, is bought a workboat over here. That probably would have been smart. Yeah, I'm okay with the trireme. Quill, you should conquer Indonesia at some point in the game, since Indonesia used to be part of the Dutch Empire. Well, there we go. Hey, Cobble. Nice to meet you. Hopefully we get some trade missions soon. And, yeah, I mean, that is sort of part of the plan. After you're done this mint, you are going to build me another composite bowman, just to park yourself in Rotterdam. I will feel much better if that's the case. About to finish Circus for more happiness. That's good. Alhambra. Wow, Theodora is just going crazy on the wonders. I kind of wish Jakarta were doing it, because then I could go and steal them all. Kaisel. Cultured. Right now, you want to just kill barbarians. Well, I don't think that's necessarily in the card. You have finished your lighthouse. Great. Start work on a workboat, and then queue up a harbor, because we're going to get all cities connected. Oh, I don't have the harbor tech yet. Never mind. That would explain it. Harbor, you need a compass. Okay, that's fine. Circus is done. Temple would be good for some extra faith, because I'm only making 3 per turn. A lot of good things from faith. Colosseum for continued growth. We're not doing too badly right now. I'm tempted to put out another ship. You know what? Let's actually build our settler at this point. I think that'll be okay. You have enough fish, so your food should be okay. So yes, I will go ahead and plant the tulip. Nah, you know, it really is going to need the food. I'm going to have to build a farm here. It's too dry for tulips here anyway. I mean, come on. Roddy the Pup, thanks for the sub. Met Kaisel. Protections. May purchase with faith. Really? Oh, something must have just auto-purchased, which is fine. Okay, well, oh, no. I can buy a scout for 70 faith. No. Just save up. Well, so what religion do we have right now? That's everywhere. Can we not purchase something? We can buy units and cathedrals. Oh, okay, I must already have my cathedral in Rotterdam. And then in Utrecht... +2 production if city has a specialist. Cool. Shrines and temples produce food. Good. But no buildings. I really like religions that provide me with building options. Oh, you're actually bombarding my scout? I don't think my scout will die, though. In fact, you're just giving me experience points, so thanks for that. Okay, an excess cocoa. Can I just get... Yeah. What is it? 360 gold and epic speed? Boom. Love it. Hey! Research agreement! Yes, please! Abso-freaking-lutely. 300 bucks for research agreement will do. Okay, so she has education. I don't think Indonesia does, though. Wagyu. Yeah, no, Indonesia doesn't have education. Interesting! I missed a sub. Callor McCullerson with a sub. Thank you very much. Have you ever actually tasted a stroopwafel? Yes. I was initially given a stroopwafel when I was at the fan meet in... Was it the first Swedish one, or was it one in Cologne, Germany? But I had a Dutch fan brought me some stroopwafels, and they were freaking amazing. And since then, I've had them a few more times, mostly via people bringing them to me. So I love my viewers. All right, we have a spy. So I'm not thinking that Indonesia has that much of a tech edge. Let's take a look at the trading screen, because one of the things you can do is from here, if you mouse over, it does actually. Indonesia has 4 techs that I do not, and I don't have any techs that they don't. Interesting. So I should spy on them because they have a lot of techs, but Byzantium almost certainly has a tech lead as well. I can't test from here because they're out of range, and I'm less worried about ticking off Byzantium because they're further away. So we're going to spy on Constantinople. Hey, it's CK2! Send your spy to Constantinople all the time. Boop. See about getting a tech over there. That'll be good. Pew pew. Okay. Get some more experience points over there. Finish that mint. That's going to be good. Who doesn't love the taste of mint? You know what I don't like, though? Is mint chip ice cream. Like, I like the mint part, but I don't like chocolate chips in my ice cream. I also don't like nuts in my ice cream. Like, ice cream is supposed to be, I don't know, like, smooth and silky and creamy. And then you've got these little, like, hard chunks of yuckiness. Get rid of that crap. Cookies are okay. Cookies munched up in ice cream are fine. Settler. We're going to start on our universities soon as well. Well, these little towns won't have a university forever, because they've got a lot of work to do first. But that's okay. We do have a little bit of extra money. What is it, 320 for a workboat? Yeah. So next turn I might buy one over here. In fact, I think that would be a swell move. Is Dido in this game to level your navy for you? Well, I haven't met them yet. I've only met 2 people. It's insane that it's 505 AD and we've only met 2 people. Now, that will change pretty dramatically once we get astronomy, right? And we'll know that Taurus is in the 7th house. But it also will help that I did build this extra trireme to scoot things about a little bit faster, but it's just so hard to navigate this large islands map until we can cross oceans. +1 pop over here in Rotterdam. Fine, excellent. 28 culture per turn is actually probably a lot better than I normally do at this stage in the game. Next turn, education will finish. We're not going to use it right away, but okay, I need Indonesia to get 300 gold so we can sign a research agreement. Education? I love to smartify myself. Okay, so we're researching compass next, which is going to be important. We need harbors. We might build a galleass or 2 for defensive purposes, but I'm not sure. The extra trade route's going to be stupendously good, and fishing boats give us more money. All very, very good. Extends range of sea trade routes, which probably means we can start trading with Byzantium once we get that. And then we are going to go to astronomy for caravels so that we can actually scout this world properly. And probably we'll build a handful of those caravels as well for defensive purposes. You know that sea-based mammals are very good for defense. I am actually tempted to buy a tile over here and just lock it down properly. And then I can build a trading post on there as well, especially with the universities coming online. I mean, I've got tiles to improve near Amsterdam as well. Really? I didn't kill it? Huh, alright. I should probably apply my money somewhere else. I still don't think they're going to pick up this tile anytime soon. Neither this one, because they can't buy those tiles, and the automatic expansion AI should not prioritize it. They should prioritize the flat tiles. You can see the same thing happens here. Prioritize the C tiles, and these are within range for me. So yeah, it should be totally safe. So I can build a thingy-mob over there. Thingy-mob meaning a trading post in the jungle. Hendrik! Talking about stroopwafels and Dutch food, have you ever had bitterballen? Well, once, but I got a shot of penicillin and it cleared it all up. No, I don't know what bitterballen is. Or maybe, hold on, let me Google it. Maybe it's something I know about, and just not by the name. Savory Dutch meat-based snack. Oh, so it's something, it's like, I was going to say like a meatball, but not like a meatball, more like how a fish ball is a mix of like sort of bread cracker stuff with a little bit of meat inside. And no, I've never had this. I want it so bad. It looks great. It looks full of carbs too. Carbs. Tyler says, your reason 118 that I'm moving to Canada when I graduate college. Well, I hope the first 117 reasons are a lot better. Florence! Culture. Okay. Ah, there we go. Antonana Banana Manarivo is our first mercantile civilization. And they want money. Okay, that's good, because we're starting to run low on happiness. We will almost certainly give them a bribe as soon as we get a chance. Let me go ahead and put more experience points on my bowman, and then just clear that out with my scoot. Good, and then scoot, rest there. Maybe I'll have you fog bust over here so we don't get another barbarian encampment, and then I can send my composite bowman. Well, I'm going to build one in Rotterdam, which is okay. Maybe I'll leave one parked in Amsterdam. Then everyone in my city will have a ranged unit as a token defensive thing, which is probably better. Wheel of the King Day has ended in Rotterdam. It now demands wine. Theodora is building the Forbidden Palace. How long before I spy on her? 17 turns. That's not bad. Wine. And someone entered the Renaissance era, so that's 2 now. You should pay 500 gold to that city-state. In fact, I think I might right now. I mean, we still have the 1 happiness. Oh, I could have pledged to protect first, get a few bonus points. Because this will give me 45 influence. It won't be enough to get them friendly. Or it won't be enough to make an alliance, but we'll get friendly, which will give me more points. No, I'm going to do it now. It's fine. I mean, it could have been a building or whatever, but now we're at +4 happiness. We've got continued growth, which is very valuable. Infiniteg with the resub, as well as the King in the North 1 with a brand new sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you. Bum, 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 bum. And Captain Brown Pants. Is that like Captain Red Shirt? You know, where, anyway, it's a joke. Look it up. Red Shirt, Brown Pants. So we got a few city-states that are moderately angry at us because our ships just keep going through them, but it's hardly anything to count, so we're okay there. Boom. We're not making huge amounts of money. We're not bad, but I want pots and pots of money. Maybe we could go with a diplomatic victory. If there's no Venice and there's no Austria in this game, there's going to be plenty of city-states up for grab. We're going to make tons of money to bribe them because we're the Dutch. I think that might be what's going on. Demerzil, thank you very much for the sub. Again, we'll play it by ear. You know, locking into a victory condition too early is never, you know, smart, but that might be the way to go. Send our Dutch, what is it called? Gilder everywhere. Now, speaking of things to send, no one wants a trade route right now. I'm tempted to send this cargo ship to one of my new cities as a food ship, as opposed to money. To get it to grow a little bit faster. I think 2 just came in at once. Battle Hunter said, it's a great thing that Amsterdam's next to a mountain, as it allows the tourists to get high. That's terrible, I love it. Also, we'll be able to build an observatory here, which is good. And Glowellen says, thanks for another stream. Well, thank you for your continued support. Everyone who's watching, everyone who's subscribing, and everyone who's donating, of course. Trading post, right over there. Yeah, you know what? Our happiness is not that high, and we're about to build another settler. I don't think that rushing the pop somewhere is going to give us the same value as we might want. It might be better for us to... Whoa, see, 20 bucks per turn, plus a little bit of science. Oh, we now have a tech that Jakarta doesn't. We have 1 technology, they don't. They have 5 technologies, we don't. If we do this, then we take the money to buy some buildings in some of our new cities. I think that will actually be better. More tulips! The King of the Netherlands, Willem van Orange, demands it. More tulips. Tulip all the things. There's a lot of barbarians over there. Oop, we're a bit stuck in the corner, too. It'll probably prompt me to take control over my ship here. In a mo, because we'll get stuck. Like that. I will go ahead and blow it up. And we've got another trireme over here. I love it when my automated exploration units end up going in exactly the same place. That's my happy face. The lighthouse is done. Excellent. You will probably should build a workboat. Or start on a Colosseum for happiness. Wow, we're not going to get a Circus Maximus forever. I don't know, build me a workboat. That's fine. And then we'll figure out, well, it'll probably be a harbor, actually. Next thing. Blissy with the sub. Hey, thank you very much, Blissy. Appreciate that support. Okay. Settler here. Good. Bowman here. Good. What we don't have is any, like, great science points, which kind of sucks. We'll definitely have to work the universities hard once they come out. Workboat here. Good. Alright, I'm okay with this. And then, yeah, we'll take control over our little ships over here in a second. Bowman! You will park yourself in Amsterdam. Excellent. Why me? You just now got an email about Quill going live? That's pretty standard Twitch. Because you don't always get the emails in a timely fashion. Cylon Toast. Good name. Thank you very much for the sub. Really hoping to get a game of Battlestar Galactica going on once Emma and Anna are here. Well, Emma's already here. Once Anna's here, then we'll all determine who's the Cylon. Although maybe we can sneak in one of those games even before she gets there. Boom. Then... dead end. Alright. Smash that. Okay, you're going to go over there. We don't have the mountains. We are flat. Well, I mean, the Netherlands literally mean it's the lowlands. So the fact that there's any mountains around here doesn't make much sense. I do want a coastal city because I'm going to get bonuses to coastal cities. This is it's a fine spot. It's a little sucky with Vatican City being there, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to take a bonus against naval units to ensure our naval superiority continues. And I'm just going to go to friendly territory and heal up. Settler is done here. Good. Get started on my university ASAPly. In fact, I think I might want to production focus that one. Yeah, we'll shave 5 turns. Oh, and you'll do the unemployed citizens. I mean, yes, they do give you a hammer. I will give you that, but come on. We'll just lock some high priority tiles over here. There we go. 16 turns. Still growing. Still working the Writers Guild, which ain't necessarily a bad thing. These are out of range, so I think we are indeed working all the sources of actual hammers at this point, which is good. Okay, and yeah, we could shave a little bit more if we went with some unemployed specialists. Theodora, Forbidden Palace. Wow. Oh yeah, we knew she was going to build it. Oh! Fog you too. Damn, I'm the one who doesn't have enough money. I gotta save up for that research agreement. Don't get me wrong, sucking up to Antonana Banana Man and Revo was a good idea, but research agreement's also pretty good, I hear. Fishing boats go. I would like to buy another tile. How fast before you expand? 5 turns. I guess we're just gonna wait. But I gotta save that money. Rotterdam. Probably go straight into the university. Use it tight for a turn. Composite bowman. Auto wake up if you see anything. Workboat done. I like the idea of walls in these island towns, but I think we have to wait for that a little bit longer. I like amphitheaters. We just built that workboat, and we're not going to get another fish anytime soon. Part of me is thinking a preemptive Colosseum because we're going to need as many as possible. Or library. Well, tech's always pretty damn important. I guess library, and then eventually we want to unlock all the universities so that we can build Oxford, although we don't have enough rush for that. Herman! Hey, Quill, I'm glad I was finally able to watch one of your streams. Excellent. Keep your Dwarf Fortress streams up. That is part of the plan. Although I was going to put a straw poll to see if people wanted me to stream Dwarf Fortress this Saturday or do some Kerbal Space Program, because the new patch just came out, and you guys don't know it yet, but I've just wrapped up the current Let's Play of Kerbal. It just so happened I ended that episode and been like, okay, this is the end, we're gonna restart, and I quit out of Kerbal, and the new update for Kerbal came through right then. I was like, oh my god, what great timing! New patch, start anew, tons of crazy mods. So we'll have to do a vote whether we continue Dwarf Fortress, which is awesome, or we do a live stream of Kerbal this weekend. So I'll do a straw poll later on for something like that. I'll probably end up posting on Twitter and things too, because we get different people who watch on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Looks like most people want Dwarf Fortress, but we'll see. So yeah, we'll straw poll it later. You actually just stand there and then wait. You keep waiting over there. Settler is heading that way. Vatican City and Byzantium are allies. That's okay. Indonesia just spent all their money, but that's all right.